Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shauna LaKelle, and today I am sharing a cook with me video. It's going to be a keto, low carb, cheeseburger, bacon, cauliflower casserole. So my husband and I, we have this meal at least once a month. He loves it and I do too. And this is the day that we're going to have this meal. So I thought I would take you along and share the meal with you so that you can share it with your family. Even though it is keto, low carb, no one will know. It's all in the sauce. So you're going to see me really working on the sauce, making sure it tastes. And that's what you have to do. You got to make sure, you're going to have to taste it and make sure that it is ready to serve. So it's going to, we're going to put it together just like it's a, what they call it, lasagna. So we're going to put it together like it's a lasagna. And that's how you stack it. And it's just so delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my ingredients with you so you can see what we're going to work with. And then we're going to get started with it. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. These are the items I'll be using. The star of the show is chopped cauliflower. I purchased this from Walmart. I get it all the time. Others like to use a whole cauliflower and grate it, but I like simple and I need quick and easy meals to make. So I like to get this one here. The other thing I like to go ahead and use is my bacon. I like thick cut bacon, and I also like to use the grass-fed ground beef from Walmart as well. And they really make a really good one. It's not that expensive. The next thing I'm going to be using also is onion powder, garlic, my complete seasoning, Worcestershire sauce, French's yellow mustard, almond flour, and also celery. Celery really gives the food flavor. If you're not seasoning with celery, you need to start doing it. So we have celery flakes, celery salt, and then also thyme. I use that. And I have some green onions, which people call it scallions. I have onions, also garlic chopped up in these little bowls. Once the bacon is finished cooking, I like to drain all bacon fat and add the ground beef to the frying pan and brown up the meat. To make the special sauce, I add 1 teaspoon of the bacon fat to 1 tablespoon of the grass-fed butter. I'm using onions, garlic, and the green onions, as well as I'm adding in my seasonings. Now that I've added all the ingredients to the sauce, this is where you're going to constantly keep adding and tasting until the sauce tastes the way you want it to taste. Please make sure you add little by little, stir and taste. I finally got it to taste the way I want it to taste, very flavorful. And now what we're going to do is move on to the cauliflower, the star of the show. I'm going to empty both bags into a glass container, and I'm going to go ahead and use the remainder of my onions and scallions and garlic. And I'm going to also add seasoning to it. You want to make sure your cauliflower has seasoning, or it will be very bland and not very tasteful. So season it up. Don't be afraid. Season the cauliflower. And what we'll do is put it in the microwave and microwave it for about 10 minutes. Now we're going to add the special sauce to the Pyrex dish. Please give it a nice little amount and cover the bottom of it. And once you're done, then you're going to add your cauliflower to it. So we're going to add that whole glass container of cauliflower and layer it on top of the special sauce. And you just want to layer it and make sure it's nice and smooth, laying down, covering the sauce up. And then once you're done with that, we're going to go ahead and we'll start with our cheese. I am using 2 cheeses, and you can use whatever cheese you like to this dish. And just layer it on top of the cauliflower. And then we will take the ground beef and layer that on top of the cheese. Just give it a nice little layer, flatten it out real good. And then once you're done with that, the remainder of your special sauce, just go ahead and add that on top of the ground beef. And then when you're done adding all the special sauce, the next item that we will be adding to this is some more cheese to top on top of the special sauce. And when you're done adding the cheese to your dish, we will garnish it with bacon, the bacon that I made. And you just cover it up with some aluminum foil. Make sure your oven is set to 350, and I baked it for about 30 minutes. And then once it's finished baked, I will turn the oven off and put it onto the broiler and let it sit for maybe about 2 or 3 minutes on the low setting of broiler so that it can brown up the cheese and get it bubbly. And you'll see that coming up in this next segment. When I make this dish, I like to serve it with a bit of greens, and I have arugula and cucumbers and tomatoes, and it's just a perfect combination together. So that's all I'm doing, plating it up for you. And I want to thank you so much for stopping by and checking my channel out. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave. To all my returning subscribers, I want to thank you so much. And to all our new subscribers, welcome to the channel. And I'll see you in our next video.